Star-Lord.
Oh my god, could I be a filmmaker now? How do I stop it?
You asked how to stop it, that's not... Hello everybody on the internet. So today is an exciting day. Today I am going to Gold Coast Supanova. Now I've been a geek all 23 years of my life, but I have never ever had the chance to go to a Comic-Con before. And now that I live on the Gold Coast, I can finally go to Supanova, Australia's very own Comic-Con. And I am cosplaying as Star-Lord.
Who?
Star-Lord, man. Legendary outlaw. Now, I've watched a lot of videos of Comic-Cons and stuff before, but actually being there in person is going to be an adjustment experience for me. And I've paid to get a photo with Phil LaMarr and Neil Fanning, so I cannot wait for this. And I'm going to vlog it all. See you there. So, I'm walking to the convention center right now, and I just stumbled upon this. How freaking cool. I have to admit, walking from the shopping centre car park just then was a little bit awkward. Once I saw that Batman cosplay and a few other cosplays, including Edward Kenway, I felt a little bit better. And now, I'm right here. The convention centre's right here. I've seen a lot of people walking this way, so oh man, let's go. Lining up now. The event doesn't start for like another hour, so but it's good to get here early. Okay, so it's after 9 o'clock and they just let us in after lining up for not honestly too long. The event's not supposed to start till 10, but they let us in anyway, so I don't know what that's about. But yeah, scan the tickets and let me tell you, this jacket is hot. But now that I'm inside, it's so much cooler. Anyway, I'm gonna go look around. Okay, now I get it. We're lining up to get into the event, which is in 45 minutes. Look who I ran into.
But even like the ice cream.
A couple of my knifer friends.
Yeah.
I'm studying filmmaking and they're actors.
I'm an actor.
Actor, you win.
Don't tell anyone.
And I've directed them both in films and they're great.
Oh, he's a great director actually.
It's very professional.
Yeah, that's the only reason we're good. Him.
And who are you getting a photo with today?
Boba Fett.
Very nice.
Yes.
You as well?
Sue Morrison.
Yeah. Very excited.
Very exciting. Holy crap, we are in! We are in! Holy moly. Worth it. The wait didn't feel that long, honestly, but so it was good. Anyway, let's look around. I don't know if you can hear me in this thing, but it's very uncomfortable to wear this helmet. I'm definitely not going to walk around in it for very long. It's also very hard to see in it. Right, I've got to complete the cosplay. So I've been walking around for a little bit, looking at everything. There's so much to see, overwhelming amount. I don't even know what I'm going to get here today. But yeah, soon I'm going to head to a panel. What's up? I've had 2 people ask me for photos in this. Oh, cool. Nice to have a quieter spot to cool off. Anyway, right now I'm waiting for Luke Sparks' panel to start in there. He's a local Gold Coast director. He's filming a really cool movie right now. I'm a big fan of him, so I cannot wait to hear from him today. So, Luke Sparks' panel was great. That was honestly one of the best things that's ever happened to me. Like so there were only like 7 or 8 people in there, but that made it very good, very close and intimate, like good conversation with the MC. Had great questions for him as well. And I got to ask him 3 questions. He's one of my favourite directors, so I asked, like, what would you say to anyone out there interested in working with you? And I said, after the action-packed Occupation 1 and 2, are you more confident with directing action in Primitive War? What did you learn from Bring Him to Me that you're taking with you into Primitive War? And yeah, he gave great answers, and he gave great answers for everyone's questions as well. And not only did we just get to ask him questions, but right after, for a moment, I actually got to meet him. I shook his hand and he said, thank you for your questions, and I love seeing your comments online. And he actually recognized me. Like, I comment a lot on his Instagram page and he recognized me. That's so cool. I said, you're one of my favorite directors, and shook his hand. He's like, oh, that means a lot. And I said, I'm currently a film student at NIFA, so like next year after I finish, I'll keep an eye out for more of your productions. And he said that would be great, and like if you ever make a short film and need some costumes or whatever, like reach out, something to think about. Yeah, that is one of the coolest things that's ever happened to me. And we got some exclusive behind the scenes look at Primitive War. He told us some stories about it, and we watched his show reel, which had some teasers for his upcoming project as well. Man, this is the coolest thing that happened. Grimlock. I just spent ages trying to find a quieter spot to record, but that was so cool. I just met Phil LaMarr and Neil Fanning. Yes, I met the voice of Jon Stewart and the voice of Scooby-Doo. Oh man, it was so cool. It was only really quick. They were both in and out of there in like 5 minutes, but a few other people lining up. When I was lining up for Phil LaMarr first, there was a guy dressed as a Mandalorian Green Lantern. So I was practically first up for Phil LaMarr, and like when he saw me pointing to my cosplay, he was like, he thought it was cool. And then I said, hey, and then he said, can you wear that jacket outside? I'm like, oh, tell me about it. And then I was like, Star-Lord and Green Lantern. But yeah, he was so cool. And then when I was lining up for Neil Fanning, there was a guy in front of me in the line dressed as a Titan from Destiny. The armor was absolutely sick. And then I met Neil, and like the 2 live-action Scooby-Doo movies were like 90% of my childhood, and Scooby-Doo is one of my favorite things ever. And meeting him, he was so nice. Even the lady working there was like, oh, Neil's so lovely, isn't he? And I walked up to him and I said, Rello, and then he said Rello back to me in the Scooby voice. And then he also liked my costume, said I looked great. Then he said, what's your name? I said, Liam. Then he said, correct. Now, what pose do you want to do? Thumbs up or 2 fingers? Give a thumbs up. And I said, thank you. He was like, have a good day. Man, oh, this was just too cool. Well, I think I'm going to call it a day for Supanova Gold Coast right now. Initially, I thought I would stay longer, but I don't really see anything else to do. And like, I've got my photos. I met Luke Spark and bought some stuff. So yeah, I think I've had enough. Also, I stupidly did not expect it to be so uncomfortable to walk around in this leather jacket and carrying my bag and my helmet and walking around with a Walkman strapped to my belt. It was very uncomfortable the whole day. So yeah, it's like 1:19 right now, and it's a hot day, and you do not want to walk around in Australia, especially on the Gold Coast, in a leather jacket. Well, I can confidently say that I am never going to Supanova as Star-Lord again, just for comfort reasons. Though I did have 3 people ask me for photos there, which is cool. And I wasn't the only Star-Lord there. I saw 2 other kids who were dressed as Star-Lord. So yeah, this is definitely a cool day. I'm glad I finally got a chance to go to something like this. I've always wanted to, now I have. Tick off the bucket list. And I'd definitely like to go again next year. From what I understand, Gold Coast Supernovas are not as packed as Brisbane or Melbourne or Sydney Supernovas. And it was good to see my NIFA friends there. And what I bought today was this anniversary cover of an Iron Man comic and this X-Men comic. It just looked pretty interesting. Professor Xavier and the X-Men. One mutant sacrifice. It looks interesting. I still can't believe I met Neil Fanning and Phil LaMarr. It's so cool. And Luke Spark. I've officially met 3 famous people today. That's a first for me. So I hope you liked the vlog. And have you ever been to a Supanova before? What do you think? And whenever you go to cons, what do you cosplay as? Let me know in the comments below. And may the Force be with you.